Oh yeah, I'm just so addicted, can't leave it alone. She's mine, take the first time to start the show. And I need to know that. I said I really need to know who's clapping. Yeah, the voice you wanna hear when you wake up, on your ride to school or on the way to get your cake up. Yeah, from 6 to 10 we gon' get it in. Monday to Friday, all we do is win. She's mine, take the first on your radio. Oh yeah, I'm just so addicted, can't leave it alone. She's mine, take the first time to start the show. And I need to know that. I said I really need to know who's clapping back at each other, who's creeping, who's lovers, who's pregnant, who's winning, who's got hidden children, who knows? She's mine, take the first time to start the show. And I need to know that. I said I really need to know that. Yeah.
Yo, Ski, it's a Tuesday. Hey, you know what the Tuesday mean? Hey, man, that means double for your troubles on this day right here, man. Make the day count, you know what I'm saying? It's the first day of the rest of your life, all right? How about that right there? We got a lot to talk about. Good morning, Miss Shanika. Good morning, Shouty. We got to talk about these developing stories overnight.
Do you still need $200 billion?
It's always nice to have. It's a very inflamed world, and the Democrats inflame it.
Democrats want to pay TSA workers ASAP with no strings attached.
We're going to have a good time today. Are you smarter than Young Jock, Love Doc Jock, and Date Dilemma? We all got something in store for you. You got some money on the line, and we can help you out just, with your life. Miss Shanika, what you got coming up?
Well, I got some word on the streets news that you don't want to miss.
A Baton Rouge rapper is covering the funeral costs for 10-year-old Kimani Thomas, according to her family. Thomas's mother says NBA YoungBoy was her daughter's favorite artist.
I don't have anything negative to say about Sean Combs because my experience was not what the world has seen and how he's been, misrepresented.
Bill Cosby's civil trial. The jury has come back with a $19 million verdict against Cosby, plus a finding of punitive damages.
Thawed seafood labeled keep frozen and gumbo that inspectors say was stored in a freezer at an unlicensed off-site location. That's what's in these records that we obtained about the temporary shutdown of Mama Tina's Gumbo at the Houston Rodeo.
The Drake and Kendrick thing got totally out of hand. Do you think it spiraled out of control?
The world, right away, the world became like politics. You're either Democrat or Republican. You're either Kendrick or you Drake. And you got to pick a side, boom, boom. And I felt like I was like disgusted both ways, damn near.
Young JLC, Miss Shanika, and Shouty. We're live.
Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover.
You want your
Young Jock's Daily Jumpstart.
Elevation isn't just about rising higher. It's about rising wiser. You get what I'm saying? Let me break that down for you good people. Every step forward, ask yourself, am I growing or am I just moving? Choose growth. That's how you win the long game. And it's very simple. You can move in a direction, but are you moving in the right direction? It is that simple, right? Elevation is not just about going higher. It's about growing wiser. And that's Young Jock's Daily Jumpstart. Shout is coming up momentarily with the Crazy Report. Make sure you stick around for that right there. Keep it locked, Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover.
You want your
Young Jock's Daily Jumpstart.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Candy. Every weekday from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m., I'm listening to the best damn morning show, Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover.
You heard. Hey, we got to get into this morning, man. Here's a little bit on the politics for you. Okay, you ready? Senator Chuck Schumer offered a vote to pay TSA workers, y'all. Right? He said, hey, let's get this under control. And Senate Republicans voted against it. Whoa. It sounds a little like this.
Democrats want to pay TSA workers ASAP with no strings attached. A yes vote would do that. That's the first time in this chamber we'll have an opportunity to vote yes or no on whether you want to pay TSA workers ASAP with no strings attached. I urge my Republican colleagues, vote yes if you want to pay TSA. Vote yes if you want to bring down the long lines at airports. Vote yes today.
Senators voting in the negative: Banks, Barrasso, Blackburn, Britt, Capito, Cassidy, Collins, Cornyn, Cotton, Kramer, Crapo, Cruz, Ernst, Fisher, Graham, Grassley, Haggerty. No.
On this vote, the yeas are 41 and the nays are 49. 3/5 of the Senate duly chosen and sworn, not having voted in the affirmative. The motion is not agreed to.
This is crazy. Whoa. This that fast, we could have things turned around. Now, here's something interesting. I did see where it was said that Elon Musk was willing to pay TSA out of his own pocket until, things settled and came back to the norm. But I haven't heard much talk about it. It's almost like, nah. I feel like he's trying to, step up to the plate a little bit.
No, they mean they trying to get something in real big, and he willing to shell out his pocket to hold this up until they can get their agenda passed.
Understood. Well, I tell you what, that sounds crazy, but something even crazy is coming up.
What's that?
Shout with the crazy report. Keep it locked right here where you got it. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Yo, it's the craziest story you'll hear all morning. The crazy report is on right now. Shawty, run it down.
Yeah, run it down is what we about to do, man. We about to run down this little boy who's running around with a tape measure smiling. Yeah, then he have a conversation with his dad, and he like, Dad, I made it longer. He said, it's 3 inches. He said, huh?
So what is he talking about?
Obviously, he's talking about his penis protruding.
Oh.
Take a listen, y'all.
I said, why is it 3 feet now?
It's 3 inches?
Yeah. It was 1.
It was 1? What did you do? How'd you get it bigger?
Pull it.
And that's crazy. And you know I know crazy because I'm crazy. And crazy knows crazy. Shaniqua, quit looking at that little boy.
He touched on it. Oh, my God.
Let's start with my name in with the crazy report. Follow me on all social platforms at Shouty the Comedian.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
What they do, y'all? Good morning. It's your girl, Pretty TV. Every day I'm listening to the best damn morning show. Gotta stay tapped into the number 1 morning show in this city. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Let's go.
That's right. You know, there's your favorite cousin checking in. What up, Miss Shaniqua?
What up? Good morning.
Hey, man. So, last week, I should say, we reported, claims of people talking about Tina Knowles' gumbo.
Yes.
At the Houston Rodeo. Now, I was in Houston during that time. We were on the tour. And that's what was going on in the city. The Boys for Life tour and the Houston Rodeo. And I said, I want to go over there. And we actually talked about getting some of the gumbo and getting some of Bun B Trill Burgers, right? So to hear this story come out that people were getting sick over the, gumbo, it was like crazy. And now there's an update. And sources say she's been shut down.
Oh! Thawed seafood labeled keep frozen and gumbo that inspectors say was stored in a freezer at an unlicensed off-site location. That's what's in these records that we obtained about the temporary shutdown of Mama Tina's gumbo at the Houston Rodeo. According to the complaint, the customer ate gumbo in the afternoon and later reported vomiting, chills, nausea, and fever. She even said she was throwing up blood. Health department records say inspectors learned the gumbo was cooled, put into buckets, then taken off-site to be frozen before coming back to the rodeo site to thaw for service without any documentation showing safe cooling and storage times.
Boy, that sounds like a health hazard.
Well, yeah, you certain things.
It was cooked, chilled, and then re-cooked again without an order of anybody really seeing it. So they couldn't have done anything to it.
Well, you got to label that stuff. You got to label it. You know what I'm saying? Me being a former restaurant owner, like, it gets down to the nitty gritty, especially if you high profile and people are already looking to, hey, I want to sue, or because people are litigious, and they were like, you know what, I want to sue any possibility I can sue.
Frozen food not kept frozen is crazy.
It's very crazy.
But my grandmama always taught me if you freeze something, it's always good. She'll give me a meatloaf 2 years old.
Well, frozen food that was not kept frozen.
Well, one thing, because okay, so it is what it is.
It's sitting out.
Sources say that she has reopened since the shutdown, and Mama Tina, we praying for you, baby. Just
Mama Tina, 50 Cent didn't call them people on you, baby.
Oh, Jesus.
I already know what happened. Coming up inside the Word on the Streetz news, we got to get into J. Cole. J. Cole speaks out on the Drake-Kendrick debacle. Also, Usher speaks out on Diddy. Finally, we've been waiting for that. And Rod Wave is in trouble once again. So we're going to get to that and more coming up in less than 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. It's time to get into sports in the streets with DJ Swin.
Come listen to how the Detroit Pistons defended the Los Angeles Lakers to the end to win 113-110.
Down by 3. It's off of Maxey. It's taken by Luka. They need 3 to tie. With 4. With 3. Luka to tie the game. And Detroit hangs on and ends the Lakers' winning streak.
The Atlanta Hawks had a field day against the Memphis Grizzlies, winning 146-107.
Kuminga gives it over to Nikhil. He dunks it.
Yes.
Last night, the Chicago Bulls hammered the Houston Rockets, winning 132-124.
The facial on Miller.
Today, the Charlotte Hornets will defend their home against the Sacramento Kings. And the New Orleans Pelicans will be in the Big Apple facing off against the New York Knicks. In NCAA men's basketball tournament news, Arizona's not joking around. They hold the number 1 seed. They win their game last night and moving on to the Sweet 16. UConn will also be in the Sweet 16. Number 9, Iowa defeated the defending champs, the University of Florida, 73-72, and they're moving on to the Sweet 16 for a matchup that the Midwest really wants to see. It's Iowa versus Nebraska. In the NCAA women's tournament, number 1 South Carolina defeated USC 101-61, moving on to the Sweet 16. UConn at the number 1 seed, definitely moving into the Sweet 16. We'll wrap up here with Tiger Woods, who will be playing match 2 of the best of 3 in the TGL finals on tonight. Tiger's back. That's sports from the streets. Go Dogs.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
You're listening to the 660 Extended Clip Podcast hosted by the GOAT of the game, Hip Hop Gamer. I'm bringing you the fifth element of hip hop. We're merging gaming culture and entertainment with interviews from the culture's biggest stars and breaking news stories that you got to hear.
What we do for these families isn't just slapping paint, giving them a kitchen. They feel the love from the community that showed up. First off, the community shows up. We do this big reveal, where they get to walk up to the house and the whole community's there. And they're shocked that so many of their neighbors want to say thank you the way they do. And that's what we've got to start doing.
So tap in and hit that subscribe button and start listening to the 660 Extended Clip on all your favorite streaming podcast platforms today. And remember, character is your currency. Tune in. Peace.
Word on the street, she be bopping, I need more. Yeah. Word on the street, screaming bite like on a moped. Word on the streets, I get it popping like a blackhead. Word on the streets, going down like Jock said.
It's Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover with Miss Shanika.
That's right. Let's get inside this Word on the Streetz news and talk about it. Now, J. Cole, who recently sat down and spoke with Cameron. They settled their differences, it seems. He is speaking out on the backlash or how he felt the world did Drake.
The Drake and Kendrick thing got totally out of hand. Do you think it spiraled out of control?
The world, right away, the world became like politics. Right. You're either Democrat or Republican. Right. You're either Kendrick or you Drake. And you have to, you got to pick a side, boom, boom. And I felt like I was like disgusted both ways damn near. You know what I mean? So when you say, did it get out of hand? It's like, creatively, that's not my place to say.
Right.
But I think the out of hand that I think is like, to me, is like disgusting how people try to use that opportunity, either show how they really felt about Drake the whole time or just like pile on
that's a fact.
And tear this dude down and like create a narrative as if he's not great.
All right. Well, he said what he said. Finally, people are speaking up for Drake. After it looked like to me a lot of people distanced themselves from Drake.
After the smoke cleared. Mm-hmm. It's like after the smoke cleared, man, it's kind of like...
he cool again. Mm-hmm. He did sell this or do that. Anyway, let's get to Usher. People have been waiting to hear what Usher has to say about Diddy. There's been so many different rumors out about back when Usher was a young lad and was at Diddy's house and blah, blah, blah. Well, he spoke with Forbes magazine about how he feels about Diddy.
I don't have anything negative to say about Sean Combs because my experience was not what the world has seen and how he's been, misrepresented. I'm not saying that every man is perfect. I'm not saying that all of us don't have flaws, but I can't, with any sense of humanity, not recognize the valuable contributions that this man made.
All right. Well said, Usher. Moving right, but we still trying to figure out what you and Justin Bieber was about to fight about. That's what I want to know. So if you're going to talk about something else, talk about that. Okay, Rod Wave, his former landlord, has filed a lawsuit for over $500,000 after she claimed that Rod Wave and his team misused the property and allegedly did illegal activities on the premises. Now, the owner claims that Rod Wave and his team violated the Georgia RICO Act, and there have not been any criminal charges filed as of now, but this lady went in talking about all the drugs and stolen cars and all of these things that were on the property. So we'll see how that plays out and keep you up to date. But I smell some criminal charges coming, especially when you're talking about stolen cars. All right. That is the Word on the Streets News. I'm Miss Shanika. You guys can follow me at Miss Shanika and follow us at Streets Morning Takeover.
Thank you, Miss Shanika. Now we got to get into this, man. Here's a trending topic for you. Do you believe that you should be the first to know what's going on with your friends? You know what I'm talking about? Like when something goes on, because this woman says it's not true friendship when your close friend tells you about a major life update with the rest of the world. It's like, when I sit back and think about it, I'm like, you know what? If you're my close friend, like, and we share like for real, like life situations, secrets, just, you know, like I shouldn't find out what everybody else find out.
Well, me and Shawty must not be your friend because you don't never tell us the name.
Damn. Take a listen to this, man.
If we're close friends, me and you, we're like this, and you're going through a really big chapter in your life. I'm talking about you recently got engaged, or you're about to put to birth, or, this is a very popular one, you're relocating, and I find out with the rest of the world on social media, I'm going to need you to go ahead and block me, right? So I understand the concept of evil eye. I understand the concept of don't announce your good news till it's happened. I understand all of that. But if I thought that I was your support system and you're my support system and you do that to me, I don't think that there's any explanation that will cut it.
Now, Miss Shanika, you made that comment. Now tell me how so. I'm talking about life-changing stuff. What have I done that's, like something was going on and I didn't tell y'all? That was like major.
A baby?
You dirty helpful. No, you did.
Shanika, well.
Yeah. Did you really just go
Get me out of there.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Why would you do that?
She just, you know what?
Wow.
I wouldn't have told. No, this is not a laughing matter. I don't think I was going to tell y'all before I told my wife.
You weren't going to never tell us.
Do you agree or disagree with what this young lady is saying in this post? Like, as a friend, just go on and block me or delete me if you're gonna expose your secrets or whatever big news, or if it's bad news and I'm not one of the first people to hear.
You know, it's so funny because it was rumors that came out about Eva and her ex-husband, and it was even people that had her stomach blown up like she was having a baby, and I hadn't seen her in like 2 months. I'm like, "Is you pregnant?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on?" So she played me the whole time, and then was like, she ended up not being pregnant. But I would have felt so bad as a friend if I found out on a blog first. That
you're gonna definitely feel like you're not the friend. You're gonna feel like everybody else and not an insider. You're gonna feel like an outsider.
My mama mad at me right now.
Why?
Because I done photoshopped the picture of me and Lotto. And she called me tomorrow. You could have told me you had another baby on the way.
Oh, man. She done bought into the hype. I
say, Mama, that is a meme.
We want to know from you, man. Do you agree or disagree that, as a friend, best friend, close friend, you should be one of the first people to know big announcements, engagements, or any of that? Call us up, 1-844-986-4562. Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's going down this morning, man. Young JLC, Miss Shanika, shout out. Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover. Now, I want to know, how would you feel if your friend, somebody that's close to you, you call them your bestie, your road dog, your ride or die, whatever you call them, but y'all close, if they announce anything to the world before even letting you know, how would it make you feel? Take a listen.
If we're close friends, me and you, we're like this, and you're going through a really big chapter in your life. I'm talking about you recently got engaged, or you're about to put to birth, or, this is a very popular one, you're relocating, and I find out with the rest of the world on social media, I'm going to need you to go ahead and block me, right? So I understand the concept of evil eye. I understand the concept of don't announce your good news till it's happened. I understand all of that. But if I thought that I was your support system and you're my support system and you do that to me, I don't think that there's any explanation that will cut it.
Okay, now, all right. So maybe there's a sense of entitlement here. Let's put that on the table, because as a friend, someone I still should allow you the right, the prerogative to do what you choose to do.
No.
Yeah.
Man, for real, it ain't nobody's business. My business is my business, and if you find out, you find out. Who cares?
Yeah.
Honestly, especially in today's time, people need to guard what they feel is sacred to them.
Everything is everybody's business now, it seems like. Dree, can you please chime in on this right here?
I'm sensitive. I feel away. I know I need therapy. I don't care.
Whoa.
Because I feel like if I'm talking to you every day, therapy. We talking.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you I'm being vulnerable. I'm sharing stuff with you. And you just keep stuff to yourself. I'm like, oh, okay. Maybe our level of friendship isn't as what I thought. And
maybe sometimes friendship is you're not supposed to be all in.
Right.
Every
and that's
friendship,
what I'm learning.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's what I'm learning. Like,
It's different categories of friends.
Because sometimes a person is not thinking about the friendship. They're just in the moment and having to, share their news in the moment. And sometimes we, as a friend, we aren't regarded in that moment. And it's normal, but it doesn't feel normal.
But I also have friends that are at other radio stations. You're not finna tell your friend all your business because it's a conflict of interest.
See what I'm trying to say? I want to know what are your thoughts, man. Talk to me. Do you agree or disagree? Would you feel some type of way? 1-844-986-4562. If your friend, someone you call your homie, your ride or die, whatever, they sharing pertinent information about whatever they got going on, celebrations, losses, whatever, and you're the last to know because you finding out with the rest of the world. 1-844-986-4562. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Yo, it's poppin', it's your man Nick Cannon. You know we stay wildin' out. Every day we listen to the best damn morning show. You know what it is. Gotta stay tapped into the number one morning show in the city. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Good morning, and thank you for waking up with us. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. This morning we're talking about this trending topic where a lady feels as if, hey man, if we're best friends, we've established that we have this really close bond, a detailed relationship. Hey, if you let the world know some pertinent information about you, good news or bad news, before sharing with me, I'm going to block you. I no longer want to be your friend. I would disown the friendship.
If we're close friends, me and you, we're like this, and you're going through a really big chapter in your life. I'm talking about you recently got engaged, or you're about to put to birth, or, this is a very popular one, you're relocating, and I find out with the rest of the world on social media, I'm going to need you to go ahead and block me, right? So I understand the concept of evil eye. I understand the concept of don't announce your good news till it's happened. I understand all of that. But if I thought that I was your support system and you're my support system and you do that to me, I don't think that there's any explanation that will cut it.
And we're asking this morning, is that fair? Do you agree or disagree?
I most definitely have to say, if it's my friend and they have any information, any good news, tell me, because I want to celebrate with you. Most friends nowadays, they don't celebrate your cheating.
Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. We're asking you this morning, do you agree or disagree with the young lady as she's speaking on friendships, as saying you should make sure I know before the rest of the world knows, or I'm blocking you?
No, I feel like even though you're not entitled to how people share details of their lives.
Hi, this is Jeff Fox, National Black Radio Hall of Fame inductee. With more than 30 years rocking the box in New York City and Sirius XM. Now, I'm taking you behind the mic for real conversations with today's artists from classic soul, R&B, hip-hop, film, and beyond. So get ready to check out the Jeff Fox Show Behind the Mic podcast, wherever you get your podcast.
No matter what I do, all I think about is you.
You are now listening to The Day Dilemma with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. If you got a dilemma, they got a dilemma, which means we got a dilemma. It's The Day Dilemma. Who's on the line this morning?
Yes, hello. It's Jermaine calling. I got a little dilemma, man. So my girl, her name is Ashanti.
Ooh, baby.
Oh, yeah, right, all that. But I found out that she was having an affair. It happened to be her boss. We've been together for about a year. So what I did was...
Affair is when you married, so she cheated on you.
Well, she cheated. Yeah.
Okay.
I was kind of making not the best decision. So what I decided to do was, here in Alabama, I put a billboard up of her and her boss here in Huntsville showing that they were cheating, basically.
That sounds
That
great.
sound lame as hell.
No, it don't.
That sounds expensive.
Boy, which one was
That
it?
cost?
Yeah. It wasn't a huge billboard, but it was pretty much in a city where a lot of people, viewed it or whatever. But
So much money.
it was kind of unique. But at the end of the day, man, at that point, I didn't care what, man. It was all gloves off, basically showing them in the act cheating and everything. So,
Whoa.
yeah, it's kind of put them on blast.
So you got revenge. What you calling for us for?
For real.
Here's the dilemma. I didn't do it to break up our relationship. I love the girl, all that, but I just did it because I wanted her to stop what she was
You
doing.
put her name or her picture in her name?
Picture, all of that,
Super.
her and her boss part.
I love
So what I'm calling y'all for is to basically kind of apologize, trying to get her back. I'm calling because I want her back at the end of the day.
The only person that's gonna co-sign is Shouty.
I was finna tell him that's probably not gonna happen.
Okay, so what's your girl name?
Her name is Ashanti, man. Yeah.
Now, what you want us to do once we get on the phone?
Just tell her that, look, I love her. I apologize for doing that childish act, and I'm trying to just clear up all this mess to get us back.
Okay, sounds impossible.
Yeah.
What we need you to do is hold the line, and Shouty or Jock go attempt to get her on the phone, because I don't want...
That's when you want your girl back real bad. Hold on, we finna call her.
Yeah, put your phone on mute. We'll call her, man. Just hold on. We'll cue you in. Yeah, billboard. That was too far.
Yeah, no, he a simp.
No, it was too lame. Call it what it is.
No, do what you do and stand on it. Don't be calling back trying to act like you want her back now. She ain't want you when she was sleeping with her boss.
He probably still hitting it too.
Hello?
Hey, good morning. I'm with Ashanti.
This is she.
Hey, Ashanti, how you doing?
I'm fine, and you?
Wonderful. I'm good, baby. You on the phone with Young Jock, Miss Shanika, shout with Young Jock in the Streetz morning Takeover.
Yeah.
We want to know, can we speak with you for a few minutes?
Sure.
What's your boyfriend name?
I don't have a boyfriend right now.
Well, what's your ex-boyfriend name?
Jermaine.
Okay. Seems like we're checking out. All right.
What happened with you and Jermaine?
Basically, I started entertaining someone else while being with Jermaine, and Jermaine went behind my back and tried to, well, he didn't try, he did expose me on the billboard in Huntsville. Basically put our business out for the world to see.
Were you embarrassed when you saw that billboard?
Yeah, I was, I ain't gonna lie.
Why'd you do it? Why you cheat on your man?
I wasn't happy.
So why you ain't just leave?
I could have left. That's an option, but that's just not where my mind was at that moment.
You still work with the same boss?
No, I don't work with him anymore. We both got fired after he posted the pictures of us on the billboard.
Wow.
What did it say? It said...
Or he had somebody take pictures of me and my boss, I guess, of us in the act, and he posted them on the billboard and said, "This is my cheating girlfriend."
Damn, girl.
With your name?
That hurts.
No, he didn't put my name. He just posted the pictures, but you could see my face in the picture, so, I mean, you wouldn't really need a name.
I guess it's the point we're supposed to let you know that he's actually on the call and he wants to share some things with you.
Yeah.
Jermaine?
Yeah, I'm here.
It's your world.
Hey, what's up, Ashanti?
Hey, how are you?
Good. All right, look, obviously they explain everything, you know what's going on, so it was lame of me to be doing that. At the end of the day, you shouldn't have been caught cheating, but at the end of the day, for me, that wasn't really cool for me to, put all that business out there like that. So I'm trying to see where we at. I'm trying to fix all this. That's why I'm calling Jock and Shorty right now. I'm trying to fix all this right now. So what's...
Yeah, because you ain't calling me with the good.
I'm really straight on you, honestly.
What?
I'm straight on you.
Straight on me.
like that.
How you straight on me when you the one that was caught cheating with your boss?
Well, she was
straight on you then.
You said what?
She been straight on you, I guess.
Okay. All right. That's
You
where
want
we
to
at.
get back with me though? I didn't call you back. You had all these people call me on one phone call to tell you something that you could have called me in private for me to tell you. So just like you ain't care about embarrassing me.
I tried calling. You ain't pick up, so that's why I'm going this route to call them to put everybody in our business because you won't answer the phone.
You should have talked before you posted those pictures on that billboard.
Man, look,
to have a conversation.
At the end of the day, you should have talked before you thought about going with your boss and doing whatever
Well,
y'all was doing.
you still heard about the situation, so what was the point of calling me? Because at this point, it's really just a dead end.
No, but you just can't get out of it like that. You done cheated on him. He hurt. Come on, man.
It's over.
Sound like it's over with, man.
It's over, man.
It's over.
That's it, baby girl.
It's over with.
Yeah.
It's over with. After all the time and money and effort I put in our relationship.
Well, you
That's
spent the most
fine,
money
but
on
I'm
that
not
billboard.
asking for any of that. I don't want to be with you.
Billboard.
I don't want to be with nobody that can't have a grown grown-up conversation with me if we do have any issues. And that's not to excuse what I did. What I did was what I did, and it was wrong. But at the same time, that's not how I like to handle my personal business.
All right, well, let me tell you how we like to handle personal business that play out like this. On behalf of 1-800-INJURED the Bethune Law Firm, y'all would not pick up this $100. And to our listeners, man, y'all call us up. Let's talk about this because something in there.
She didn't have no sympathy for him.
I mean,
she just.
I don't either.
I mean, what you expect of that, Shawty?
Hey, brother, I know how you feel, man. If don't nobody sympathize with you, I do.
Can't wait to talk to y'all. Ooh-wee. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
That was the date dilemma with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
What's up, it's Nelly Chopper. They dilemma was spicy today. You have to tune in every morning, Monday through Friday, to hear it on the best damn morning show. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Let's do it.
That's right. Good morning. Thank you for waking up with us. Let's get right into this date dilemma, Miss Shanika. Oh, man. Okay. I know people think that, you know, to expose people is to show that, you know, you're a step ahead, but you can't expose people and expect to get them back. And in this particular situation, Jermaine found out this girl Ashanti is cheating on him with a boss. Now, this man has gone so far, y'all. He bought a billboard to expose her.
Yep.
By putting a picture of her and her boss with the words, "This is my cheating girlfriend." He said he didn't do it for them to break up. He did it so she can stop cheating on him, man. Now, Ashanti got on the phone and she was like, "Hey, look here, man. That man got me and my boss fired." Jermaine apologized. Of course he did. And said, "Look, baby, I just want you back." Ashanti said, "Ain't no coming back." He went too far, huh?
Yep.
But can you blame him?
Yes, I can blame him.
Nah, man.
It was stupid.
If you gonna do stuff like that, you gotta stand on it. You can't expect to want that person back. Who's gonna want to come back after being embarrassed like that and then being exposed like that? And she lost her job, fool.
Well, she lost all respect when she went and cheated with her boss, and maybe they needed to lose their jobs to recognize that you're not supposed to be doing that behind your mate back at work. Yep, expose a billboard. Everybody look at the cheater.
Thank you, Mr. Walk with God.
You are single until you are married, and these people were not married.
What?
So you just with it. You condone it.
Nah, I'm not condoning it, but to put up a billboard to expose the situation is absolutely insane.
That was Fido.
I'm talking about.
I ain't gonna lie. If Petty was a person he got, though.
Shorty style.
But then had the nerve to want her back.
Hey,
that's
because he loved her. Just don't make me be petty. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Let's talk about this day dilemma.
Separate what we gotta do. Separate. Yeah, man. Buddy wild for that. Like, I understand being hurt, being devastated, getting cheated on, but Buddy had too much time on the dude.
I'm not surprised she cheated, and I'm not surprised she don't want to be with him no more. That was some lame ass for him to do, putting that girl and that man on the billboard. Like, what? Morning. And then, like, she been shit on you, like y'all said. She been shit on you. Like, why did you even call the show for all that after you did that? Like, bro is lame as hell. I'm not surprised, and I'm glad she don't want his ass back.
It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover with Miss Shanika.
All right, let's get inside this word on the streets news before I have to slap Jock out my face. We're going to talk about J. Cole as he sat down with Cameron. They settled their differences. He was asked about how he felt about the world treating Drake some kind of way.
The Drake and Kendrick thing got totally out of hand. Do you think it spiraled out of control?
The world, right away, the world became like politics. You're either Democrat or Republican. You're either Kendrick or you Drake. And you got to pick a side, boom, boom. And I felt like I was like disgusted both ways damn near. You know what I mean? So when you say, did it get out of hand? It's like, creatively, that's not my place to say.
Right.
But I think the out of hand that I think is like, to me, is like disgusting how people try to use that opportunity, either show how they really felt about Drake the whole time, or just like pile on
that's a fact.
And tear this dude down and like create a narrative as if he's not great.
I honestly think that it is truly disgusting the way that everybody turned their backs on Drake. And finally, people are speaking up for him, but I guess the smoke didn't clear it. Anyway, let's talk about Ray J. Ray J is truly sorry for having to defend his sister's honor.
Listen, I'm going to go all out for who I believe in and who I love. And Brandy has been the one who has put me on, who has given me my opportunities to become successful in every aspect, from acting to singing to TV, and the list goes on. I wouldn't be here and I wouldn't be where I am today without Brandy, right? And so this apology is to Brandy and Brandy only, and to Brandy's brand. There's a lot of things that I might say or do controversy-wise, right? But to tie both of those things into each other is not okay.
Girl, you better be glad somebody defended your honor. In a world where a lot of people don't speak up or protect black women, your brother is just putting it out there, protecting your name. So I think she should be grateful.
Well,
but anyway, she said that she was going to do her memoirs and tell us her business, but you know it's going to have some cut on it.
Well, she want to be
We
able
want
to tell
that
her
straight
business.
drop, girl. Anyway, let's talk about this. There is a tour headed near you with some of our icons in the culture, all right? So it has been announced it's Iconic, the tour with TLC, Salt and Pepper, and Spinnerella, and In Vogue. And it's coming to a city near you. So make sure you check that out. And lastly, Nicki Minaj. There is a lawsuit happening with Nicki because the people who orchestrated her tour is saying that she has an unpaid bill of $275,000.
Whoa.
Yes, so they've worked with Nicki a few times in the past, and they want to know where the money on at. According to TMZ, they did a few things, like a whole lot of things, like the 2022 MTV Music Awards show, and they assisted on concerts like the Jingle Ball, and helped her with her tour for the Pink Friday tour. So anyway, we'll see whether the people are going to pay, but she is one of the highest grossing female acts on tour, and people are like, how did this bill get unseen? I don't know.
Adding up late shows, stuff like that. The shows end up going overtime, having to pay the venue, stuff like that.
Exactly. So why not pay the people that make you look good when you're performing in front of your audience? That is the Word on the Streets news. I am Miss Shanika. You guys can follow me at Miss Shanika and follow us at Streets Morning Takeover.
People, we always questioning stuff on Miss Shanika.
Yep.
Always questioning stuff. Well, I got a question for you. How many times can you use a bath towel before it's considered dirty?
Once.
Once?
Yes.
You change your rag out every day.
It grows bacteria on it.
But you change your rag out every day.
Yeah, and your sink rags. Like, you're not supposed to leave those in there.
How often you change out your bath rag?
Man, when it get dirty.
Coming up, we want to know from you, man. Hey, how many times can you use your bath towel before it's actually considered dirty? Lines are open. 1-844-986-4562. Miss Shanika, you know you capping.
Are you crazy?
You are not washing that many bath towels in a week.
And I bleach any dish rag that's in there before I use it. Completely, yes.
Cap, call us up right now. Keep it locked. Young Jock in the Streets more to take over. That's right. Miss Shanika, man, you got one more time, man. Let me tell you something.
What?
I don't care about these trending topics because I do care. Let me not say that.
I know you don't care. You wouldn't care about something that concerns you. You wear your clothes 3 days in a row. I expect you use the same bath towel for 2 weeks.
Do not Carly Red me. That's the first thing Carly Red ever said we got on TV together. You be wearing the same clothes 3 days in a row. I'm like, girl, you a lie. You do. No, I do not. I have a lot of clothes that look the same, Shanika.
Jack,
hell is you talking about?
Jack,
I got a bunch of Nike Tech.
Jack, on that third day that you wear your clothes, your pants can stand up and walk out the room.
Oh my God,
girl, please. So this morning we fooling around, but this morning, man, we asking y'all, man, how many times can you use a bath towel before it's considered dirty? Now, Miss Shanika said one time, and I wanted to be like, yeah, don't nobody do that, but then I thought about it, man. Kendra be getting on my nerves with that, bro. Like, I'll be like, man, where's my rag? And I'm thinking, I'm like, Kendra, did you see my rag? She be like, I'm like, well, who moved my rag? She be like, oh, your rag is in the, it's in the laundry now. I'm like, well, why you ain't, I just asked you if you saw my rag. So she does that. I ain't grow up like that. Like, I'm going to use my rag till I feel like it's dirty.
How many rags y'all own? Like 5?
Man, we got a million towels. We got a million rags and towels.
Another one, John.
I do. So now she don't even use the rags no more. She got this little thing that she ordered off Amazon. Nah, it's like a disposable rag. They use it one time and throw it away.
Yeah.
So to the
that tells me she was tired of your dirty ass.
When it become a shape, when the rag become a shape, that's when you stop using.
1-844-986-4562. Call us up. We want to hear from you, man. How many times can you use a rag, bath towel before it's considered dirty? Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Yo, it's your boy Ray Daniels. Every day from 6 to 10 a.m., we listen to the #1 morning show in the city. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Tap in.
Hey, man, we're going crazy this morning, man. We're asking our listeners, we're talking to y'all this morning. We want to know, hey, man, how many times can you use your bath towel or rag before it's considered dirty?
I guess it depends on how many times you shower.
See, I shower like 2-3 times a day.
I shower twice. Yeah, me too.
Miss Shanika face turned up. Why your face turned up, Miss Shanika?
Do you have a man, ma'am?
I actually have a husband. Yes.
How many times y'all? So do y'all use the same rag or?
No, ma'am. We don't share rags.
Okay, so you just see y'all same rags sitting at the top of the thing for 2 or 3 days.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Every day is too much. Thank you. So the face rag alone gotta go. The body rag one time gotta go. And your body towel gotta go because you never know which end you wipe your feet on.
Right.
Before the next day you turn around and wipe your girl part.
That's
so
right.
It's like you just gotta get rid of the towel and the rag.
But when you wipe them parts,
Cece is my neighbor and I know she clean.
Oh, Cece who be bartending?
Yeah.
Bye. How many times can you use your bath towel or rag before it's considered dirty?
I actually don't use bath towels. They're so dated. I use like African nets or like exfoliating brushes or disposable towels. They have disposable towels on Amazon.
Yeah.
I know that can be a little pricey, but it's less bacteria. I don't even dry off with a towel. I just let my body air dry.
True indeed. You know
my sister. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, I'm gonna take it a step further. I don't even use towels.
What? You just shake off?
No, what I do when I get so listen, I only use a towel for my face. For my body though, I go in, I lather with my hands, and I use my fingernails to scratch, exfoliate my skin daily.
Okay, Scooby-Doo.
And then when
The #1 morning show in the city. It's your boy Jock, the Streetz Morning Takeover. We taking it over. You know how we do it.
It's your favorite cousin, and the Young Jock Gas Stimmy is coming up, man. Stay tuned for your chance to win a $50 gas card. The Young Jock Gas Stimmy with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
All right, well, I was just minding my business and heard a verse where J. Cole mentioned you. Have you heard about that?
Yeah, I did.
Why he was thinking about you?
Man, you know, I think J. Cole one of the cool ones. And, you know, I think, you know, we be sharing some of the same, you know, energy sometimes.
Have you ever met him?
Actually, I have not.
Whoa.
That's what I thought. All right, well, for those who hadn't heard it, here you go.
Put me right back on that list that had Pop and Biggie by Marley, Snoop Dogg, and the Lox. And niggas like that who ain't never get props. I'm watching this Vlad interview with Young Jock. He talking, explaining his fallout with Block. Someone call my phone so the video stops.
Oh, yeah. When I heard that, I was like, damn, somebody in his camp actually had reached out to me one time. I think I did this show in New York, Lil' Kim, and some of his people were there. And so he mentioned that, you know, Cole, you know, have watched some of your interviews or something. He was, you know, it was like, he didn't say he was a fan of yours, but he was like, I think, bro, rock with you.
So did you take it as a compliment or like you think it's cool?
I took it as
or...
J. Cole referencing some of the realities that has caught his attention. That's just it. I don't look at it like, you know, I just look at it like time stamping and doing it with things that you can actually go back and check. You know what I'm saying? Opposed to just rapping and making stuff rhyme and sound cool. I think, you know, certain artists do that. Yo, Drakes do that. You know what I'm saying? Kendricks do that. He said he one of the top 3, so he do that. And that's how it is. Shouts out to that boy J. Cole, man. Y'all go check that out. Mike Will made it.
It's about that time for the Love Doc Jock.
Help me, help you, help me.
Come on. What's your problem?
And this guy will either help or hinder your relationship.
Who do I think I am? Why I tell people that?
Either way, he's a man for the job. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
That's right. Young Jock checking in. Look here, man. A lot of people walk up to me in public and be like, Love Doc Jock, Love Doc Jock. And y'all just start talking to me. And I appreciate that. Sometimes y'all be hitting me with some real ones. And it's amazing that we came across this clip because somebody just recently hit me and was like, Jock, how do you feel about, the competitiveness when you're in a relationship? How do you feel about that type of exchange between you and your said person? And it made me scratch my head. And we came across this clip. I want you to check it out. We're going to talk about it.
Anything that they do better is a plus for you. When you see their gifts as a competition, you're bound to fail. When we see young people, he did, she did, you did the dishes 3 times, I have to do the laundry. Everything is shared, and you are partners.
No one's keeping score.
Nobody keeps score. If I'm better at keeping the books, but he's better at fixing the house, I don't want to be the one fixing the house. That is a plus for you. You're not in competition with each other in a relationship.
So the gist of that is, a lot of times, man, it can get kind of challenging with somebody because, your person be trying to make you feel like they're the better person in the relationship. You could take it that way, but what it is if you're supposed to be your better self for me, then naturally I'm supposed to be my better self for you, right? So people can confuse that. To like, oh, you think you're better than me? Nah, I'm trying to be the best version of myself. So when I deliver me to you, it's the best version of me possible that I have. But I've seen it. I've been in a relationship where I felt like somebody thought they was better than me. Or I've been in a relationship where somebody felt as if I thought I was better than them. And I'm like, nah, it's not that. I mean, we got to challenge each other. They say iron sharpens iron, and you must keep that notion on the table at all times. We're here to make each other's lives better, not worse.
Yes.
And that's why a lot of times once we realize it's not our common goal, we're not on the same accord to make each other's life better, then it's time for us to bail out. That's kind of how that happens. You know what I'm saying? Once you realize, you're not here to add value.
Or we're not adding value to each other.
Yeah, it's not happening. That's when people kind of bail out. So you must always keep that notion on the table, man. We're here to make each other's lives better. That's how it goes. No competition. That's the Love Doc Jock. If you got a small business and you like to be spotlighted, hit us right now. 1-844-YUNG-JOC, because we're going to help you out with that, friend. All right? Again, the number's 1-844-986-4562. Can't wait to hear from you. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Hey, it's Young Jock, and I want to spotlight your small business, man.
Yo, what's up?
We need you to call us right now.
He know I stand on business.
1-866-YUNG-JOC. Again, that's 1-866-986-4562 to highlight your business, man. Live with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
My name is Jacqueline, and I am a part of Sea Love Atlanta. We do candle making experiences for date nights, anniversaries, birthday parties, ladies' nights, gentlemen's nights, whatever experience you want to curate. We're happy to build a memorable experience for you. You can follow us on Instagram at SeaLoveATL on Instagram specifically. Our telephone number is 678-293-5093. Go ahead and give us a call or reach us online at Sea Love Atlanta to book your candle making experience. Every morning we wake up with Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Yo, what up? This is your boy Usher. Listen, Young Jock on the Street Morning Takeover. You know how we do it, man. Shout it. Hi. And Miss Shanika. Yeah, man.
Hey.
Every weekday from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. you're listening to Young Jock and the Street Morning Takeover. Yeah, man.
Man, I'm just tired of, you just be giving people favors sometimes for no reason. Every time if I say your name like a little wrong, you correct me. Usher, you ain't correct Usher. Usher said Miss Shanika. You ain't correct him. You say it's Miss Shanika to you. What's the why?
Usher could call me Newt Dookie, and I'd be like, okay.
You know what, Shanika?
Mind your business.
Just go ahead on then. Dang, well, I'll tell you the truth. Hey, look, man, we about to get up out of here. It's been a beautiful morning, and it is still going to continue to be a beautiful morning because it ain't over. Shouts out to all our markets, man. I also want to take the time to say what's happening. St. Louis, y'all know what it is, man. Been a long time coming. We done finally touched down. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. A new home, new added syndication. We love you, man. We definitely appreciate you. Miss Shanika, you want to say anything before we get up out of here?
Be blessed. See you tomorrow.
Shout it, what's happening?
Hey, man, if you're going through something, don't let it be somebody else's phone.
And I got to take the time to shout out that girl, Coco, man. Congratulations. She is one of the Young Jock Gas Stimmy winners, man.
Okay.
Hook you up with some gas. You know what I'm talking about, man? Keep it moving through the city. Call us up, man. Call us up, Coco. 1-844-986-4562. And y'all know, just continue to listen all morning long, man. All day long. How about that? You can get some money, too. Some gas money. For the Young Jock Gas Stimmy. We'll catch y'all tomorrow. Keep it locked. More with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.